Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Pressure, pressure, pressure. I look over here. Pressure. I look to my left. Pressure. I look behind me. I see that damn hole. Still pressure. I look to my right. Pressure. All around us is pressure. Stress. Pressure. I found out yesterday that the contract I was on, we already wasn't working. So Walmart, as cheap as they are, as far as the way they do their workers and employees or whatever, they're cheap. They pretty much, we've been taking a pay cut every year since I've been here. They're cutting the rates. Well, you need to do it cheaper, you need to do it cheaper. While they're multi-billionaires, they want us to work for free, pretty much. The Walmart Corporation, they're a Democrat. They like Democrats. You know how they came out against Trump, right? The lady that owned Walmart, they got rid of protest and this and that. They don't want to take the losses with the tariffs and this, that, and other, right? So it will explain more to you why the Democrats are so bent on having the illegal immigrants here. The Democrat Party has always been the party of slavery, free labor, people working for nothing. Go back and study your history. The Democrat Party has always been about slavery. The Democrat Party was the original party of America, and America was built on slavery. Follow me. Pressure. America was built on the backs of slaves. Free labor. That's what made America, in a short period of time, become one of the richest nations in the world, because they had free labor. No country has risen to power as fast as America did. Free labor. Originated, thought of, and mastered by the Democrat Party. Ain't nothing changed. They still believe in free labor. For decades, the free labor or cheap labor in America came from black people. The favorites of the Democrat Party, the black vote. They catered to black people, not because they loved us, but because we would work for a little or nothing, because they loved that free labor. But ladies and gentlemen, the black people started getting beside themselves, started wanting more, started wanting equal pay, started wanting to make what the white counterparts was making. And the Democrat Party started like, we better keep this up. We need a new slave labor. Because the black people, at some point in time, they're going to leave us because they're starting to wake up to what we're doing. Not all of them, but enough of them that's going to cause us a problem. So we need some new slave labor. Have you noticed any time somebody speak on these illegal immigrants, the first thing the Democrats say, who's going to pick our crops? Who gonna pick our fruits and vegetables? Who gonna do the jobs that Americans don't want to do? What jobs are those that Americans don't want to do? The jobs that don't pay shit and work you from sun up to sundown and don't pay you nothing. Those are the jobs that Americans don't want to do. The slave jobs. So what do they decide to do? They ain't gonna tell you. But all you gotta do is it's right there in your face. They need new slaves. That's who the illegal immigrants are to the Democrat Party. And they throw the real bootlickers out here. You call me a bootlicker for exposing the truth. But the real bootlickers are any black people that's defending the Democrat Party. Because they are anti-black. Always have been, always will be. They are anti-poor. They want you to remain poor so you to remain working for a little or nothing. America was built on slavery. So now here we are. How it affected me. Walmart, Democrat leaning, liberal leaning, Walmart corporation. We have to bid on the loads each year, the contract. The company I'm working for was there from day one, pull the first load into Walmart. You think Walmart care about that? No loyalty. All we care about who gonna do our work cheaper. They already not paying much. But it was something to keep you working. You have something coming in. But it's already not worth what you're doing. And now they want you to do it for even less than that. Imagine you doing something for free and somebody wants you to do it cheaper than free. That's what we're dealing with. So now I found out yesterday, we probably not going to be doing it anymore. I got to find something else to do. Through the grace of God, the company I'm leased on with found me something else to do today. How long this going to last? I don't know. Pressure. I talked to a friend of mine this morning. First thing I asked him, being from the South, Southern hospitality, I said, "Good morning. How are you doing?" He said, "I'm just living." Like that wasn't good enough. The way he said it was like, "Man, I'm just living." Have you ever asked somebody, how are they doing? And they answer, "I'm just living." Like that's not really winning. Like if you're living, that's not winning. So I was like, bruh, that's about all you could ask for. Anything else is extra. If you're living, you're winning. As a matter of fact, so much so, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. As always, I'll be terrified. I have no problem, no issues, no symptoms, no nothing bothering me. Just routine, keeping up with my health. So I was in a doctor's office, my stomach flipping and bubbling. Oh Lord, I hope that, because I'm hoping they don't tell me that I'm not going to be living much longer. See, when you're facing stuff like that, that's when you really realize that living in and of itself is enough. If you are living right now, see, I'm going to have to give y'all, and y'all going to have to learn, we're going to have to learn a new definition of what success is. We've been taught wrong about what success is. Hopefully you'll come out of this video with a new insight, a new outlook on life, a new pride in yourself. You'll be proud of yourself, no matter how much you're struggling right now. Hopefully at the end of the video, by the time you finish watching this, you'll have a newfound pride in yourself. Because a lot of y'all are feeling down and out right now, feeling like losers, feeling like life ain't worth living, feeling like you're losing, feeling like you're not successful, that you're a failure, because you're not living up to the fake definition of what success is that was given to us by the powers that be. That if you're not doing X, Y, and Z, if you don't have X, Y, and Z, you're not successful. Here's the real definition of success, ladies and gentlemen. This is real success. Listen to me good. We're under so much pressure, each and every one of us, each and every day. So much pressure that if you're not strong, if you're not a winner, if you're not a fighter, if you're not a champion, it will crush you. Let me repeat that. We're under so much pressure each and every day that we wake up, that God blesses us to get up out of that bed. We're up under so much pressure, so much stress, so many obstacles we have to deal with in a day. To where if you survive the pressure, you are an outright success. Success ain't got nothing to do with how many cars, clothes, hoes, houses, none of that shit you got nowadays. Today we got a new definition of success. If you can make it through a day and not quit, you are, and I'm trying to think of the most magnificent word I can give you. If you ain't got no car, no house, you're homeless, you're broke, you just lost your job, you just lost your contract like me, don't know what you're gonna do next. But if you still made it through the day and didn't give up, you are a success story in 2025. There are so many millions of people daily that can't handle what you handle, and they get up out of here, physically or mentally. Some people check out physically, they unallow themselves, or they check out mentally, where they have an episode where they're no longer with us, even though their body's still here. You didn't check out physically, you didn't check out mentally. You are a success. Don't let these demons fool you into believing you failed because you had the latest, greatest, newest, whatever. All you are, like my friend said this morning, I'm just living. Bitch, you won. Sometimes you need a good cussing out to slap your ass back into reality, because you on some dumb shit. A lot of times you and I are on some dumb shit. A lot of times we out here winning like a son of a bitch and think we losing because we on some dumb shit. We bought into the propaganda that if you ain't got this, you ain't got that, you need to go do this, you need to risk your life, you need to do this, you need to turn your back on everybody, you need to hurt people, step on toes, take penitentiary chances. Because if you ain't got what we say you're supposed to have, you're a loser. They have you thinking being alive ain't enough. You sitting here listening to me, which means you're alive, and you thinking you ain't got enough, and you alive. But all the while, I was sitting in that doctor's office yesterday, scared to death, hoping they don't come tell me, they what? You got 2 days to live. Because at that moment in time, that's when I realized, if I never realized it ever again, that being alive is the main objective. Everything else is just icing on the cake. We got people out here being tricked out of their freedom in their 50s. Example. A guy that I used to hustle with. I don't know him personally, but in the game, hustlers know all the other hustlers. All the hustlers know the hustlers. You got to know the different contacts just in case you might need another source from your source, whatever. Everybody know everybody. Like when you go to the players' ball, all the players know each other. So even though I never rocked with this guy, I know of him. Here he is. I'm 53. He's probably 2 years older than me. He's about 55. Just saw on Facebook yesterday one of our other hustling buddies asking everybody to pray for so-and-so. He just got a 94-month sentence. He just got a 94-month sentence in the feds, which means he's going to do just about all of it. 94 months. I don't know how many years that is, but that's some years. I don't care if it's but 1 year. He already 54 years old, 55, I mean. You don't need to be 55 years old still going to prison for no dope cases. Because you believe, I've been tricked into believing, you got to be on this level by any means necessary or you're a failure. Him believing that he got to have all this to be a success, and that's the only way he know how to get this, he went out there and did it again. After being in and out of prison all his life, he is 55 years old to go back again for another 94 months at 55. Because he didn't see that being alive was enough. Everything else is extra. That you ain't got to have all that other riffraff in order to be successful. If you're alive, if you made it through the end of the day without quitting and giving up, you succeed. Don't you ever forget that. No matter what the demons tell you. Get it, got it, good. Bye.